So in today's world, ladies and gentlemen, we all understand at this point, some things just aren't quite what they seem, right? Left is right and up is down. And instead of people encouraging each other to live a healthy lifestyle, instead of companies promoting something that benefits somebody in the present and in the long term, we seem to be at this point now somehow, some way where society wants to glamorize and glorify the complete opposite. And I don't think the world needs me to tell everybody we shouldn't be doing that. And Dove now have become one of the biggest companies in trying to normalize people, let's say, being heavily overweight. Recently, as I'm sure most of you know, they partnered with a BLM activist who, by the way, ruined another student's life over a comment that wasn't said, all for this new stunning and brave movement called fat liberation. And I'm sure they used many other influencers as well, because to be fat is something you should celebrate, right? The message here on the surface anyway is people shouldn't worry about the potential consequences from living an unhealthy lifestyle. You shouldn't worry about that. You should celebrate it because it's beautiful. You know, in Lizzo's comment section, for example, you get many thousands of people saying, "Wow, Lizzo, you're so beautiful." Yet, interestingly, and I don't recommend you do this, by the way, if you say to a woman today, "Wow, you look like Lizzo today," yeah, she's going to be hitting you with a rock bottom. So maybe, just maybe, is all of this a lie and these companies are providing people with a coping mechanism to not lose weight and be okay with the way they are? Potentially. Leave that one up to you guys. But back to Dove, they're being spoken about once again. Yes, they're going viral and it's not for good reasons. Seems to be a common theme here. Another common theme we're seeing is they've decided to go all out by using influencers, once again, who aren't in the best of shapes. And visually, they've obviously tied in fat liberation with this new movement of ending underarm stigma. So this could range from, you know, skin conditions, maybe stretch marks, or this new trend, and this is actually probably the biggest talking point of it all, and you'll see what I mean by this, not shaving your armpits. Yes, letting it all grow. Now, we're not talking about, you know, forgetting a couple of days not to shave your armpits. We're not talking about that. No, there is this new movement of encouraging women to not shave their armpits. Just let it all free, let it all go. You know, if you want Dumbledore's beard underneath your armpit and you want to dye it blue, well, just go ahead, because that also is beautiful. Seems to me these companies don't have people's best interests at heart. Take a watch.
I'm partnering with Dove to talk about underarm stigma.
Even though I haven't shaved my armpits in 10 years, I sometimes still get self-conscious showing my underarms. When I'm feeling the urge to shrink myself and hide parts of my body, I stretch my arms out wide and remind myself to be free in my body. Dove is reminding us all to stretch our arms out and live life to the fullest with their latest Subway campaign. Did you know that 50% of people say that they've judged themselves because of their underarms? Next time you catch those thoughts creeping in, just stretch out your arms and remember that underarm stigmas are just that, stigmas, and not a reflection of who you are. Comment below if you've ever felt any shame or stigma over your underarms.
Let me try and get this straight. Okay, so they used pictures of women with hair underneath their armpits for their new campaign. They put it all over New York recently. Now, we know campaigns aren't there to virtue signal, right? Or so we're told. They're there to make money. So somebody out there tell me how catering to the 0.01% is going to encourage profits. Tell me how when people see this, they're going to be encouraged to buy Dove. Tell me how encouraging people to be overweight is going to encourage people to buy soap. It doesn't really make much sense when you look at it like that, right? Because I can tell you now, when 99.9% of men, when they see an advert like that, they're going to turn away because they don't find it attractive. And a lot of women out there, and I know this is controversial as well, shocking, because obviously this is the new current trend, don't actually like to grow their armpits out. So apart from encouraging people to not look after themselves and maybe not look the best, what is the goal here? Maybe that is the goal. Who knows? I mean, I do find it very strange, you know, because if you don't shave your armpits, that actually increases bad hygiene. I mean, she hasn't shaved apparently for 10 years. So yeah, that smell must be something. So a company that sells soap is encouraging bad hygiene. Yeah, left is right and up is down. However, this is not the only movement Dove recently have been supporting, and staying along the line sort of fat liberation, I guess. I can't even believe that's a thing if I'm going to be honest, but recently Dove hired influencers again to encourage people to sign a petition to bring in legal protections for body discrimination. Take a watch.
That is just a descriptor. Some have more, some have less, but we shouldn't be discriminated against based on how much we have. Body size discrimination affects 34 million people and has played a major role in fueling the self-esteem crisis. And while I fight discrimination daily by showing up as a fat fitness instructor leading other plus-size bodies, it's only a small portion of the bigger awareness we need. That's why I'm so excited that Dove is partnering with NAFA, Flair, and others to raise awareness and advance legal protections in the U.S. against body size discrimination. So join the movement, sign the petition, and help us fight against body size discrimination.
You know, I don't claim to be the smartest person in any room I walk into, right? But I do have an answer to that apparent self-esteem issue, which I don't know if it actually exists, because if you cared that much, you might change it. But, you know, if you do want to better your self-esteem, then lose weight. I don't know, it's just a thought. But yes, Dove and other companies were part of this petition to try and make body discrimination illegal. So essentially, people and companies would have to accommodate to somebody's lifestyle choices. Poor lifestyle choices. It's kind of always the same, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Everybody has to accommodate for a person or that group of people. There's never any accountability on that individual, is there? It's always a victimhood society. Funnily enough, actually, and I've just remembered this, New York actually pushed for a bill, and yeah, New York seems to be the center of this video, but they pushed for a bill to ban weight discrimination. The New York Times reported on May the 11th, 2023, New York City is set to ban weight discrimination. The City Council approved a bill on Thursday to include weight on a list of characteristics protected against discrimination, offering protections in employment and housing. New York City is set to become the largest American city to ban discrimination based on a person's weight. On Thursday, New York City Council approved a bill that adds a person's weight to the list of characteristics that are protected from discrimination, along with race, gender, age, religion, and sexual orientation. The law would prohibit employers and businesses from discriminating in employment, housing, and access to public accommodations. Mayor Eric Adams, what a lovely guy this is, a Democrat who wrote a book about losing 35 pounds on a plant-based diet, has not committed, however, to signing the bill, but has been supportive of the effort. We should never treat people differently because of their weight, Mr. Adams said in a news conference last month. The bill, which was approved by 44 of the City Council's 51 members, is part of a growing national campaign, yes, national campaign, to address weight discrimination, with lawmakers in New Jersey and Massachusetts considering similar measures. Michigan and Washington state already prohibit it, as do some cities. Like Washington, DC state lawmakers in New York are also considering a weight discrimination law. The bill's sponsor, Sean Abreu, I hope I got that name right, a councilman from northern Manhattan who said that he gained weight during the pandemic, said he hoped the law would raise awareness about treating heavier people with respect. He said he was confident that the mayor would sign the bill because his office helped negotiate the details with him. I don't know if I'm alone in saying this. Right? Let me know if this is controversial or not, ladies and gentlemen. I'd love to know. But just lose weight. I don't know why it's so hard. I really don't. But there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. In 2023, we in fact do live in a fat liberated society. It's great. It really is. You know, I actually really do think these people, companies, whoever it is, glorifying and glamorizing, not encouraging people to live a healthy lifestyle is evil. Because what we've now done is said to everybody who is along this path, we've said to them, it is okay to intentionally damage your body just because, oh, it's beautiful, right? You're beautiful. Keep on doing it, even though, you know, it might not be good for your health and you may end up in the hospital. It's beautiful. Go for it. How is that not evil? But that is the end of the video, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to leave your comments down below about everything we discussed in this video. I'd like to hear... What a topic, eh? What a topic. Make sure to also leave a like rating, as it really helps out the channel. If you're new, hit that subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video. Share this video. Also, before I close out this video, I do also want to say thank you to everyone who is watching right now. Yes, you, the fact you tune in every single day to any video I put out, regardless of the topic, is insane to me, you know, and I appreciate it so much more than you could ever know. So once again, thank you so much. But until next time, it has been your boy JD. Have a great day, and as always, stay safe. I'm out. Peace.